The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE United States Championship.
Here comes one impressive athlete, Femi.
Impressive and intimidating.
A track and field standout before arriving in WWE.
Yeah, but Oba's taken to in-ring competition like the proverbial fish to water. The ruler's dominance is not worth questioning.
Yeah, Corey, not many competitors are eager to climb into the ring and face this man, that's for sure.
Well, just look at him. Who would want to mess with Femi?
As we get started here, let me remind everybody that the title is on the line here tonight.
Yeah, but that's just a mere formality. The way I see it, there is no way we crown a new champion tonight.
It does not get any purer than this in our sport. A determined champion ready to defend his title.
Introducing the challenger from Lagos, Nigeria, weighing in at 310 pounds, Femi. And his opponent from Nashville, Tennessee, weighing in at 228 pounds, the WWE United States Champion, the Rockstar, Shawn!
One of the most prestigious titles in all of sports entertainment, here for the taking. The United States Championship.
The United States Championship has a tremendous amount of history dating back to...
Let me stop you, Cole. We know the history.
Tonight, this match is about the future. The United States Champion isn't focused on how he won it. He's focused on keeping it.
As much as I want to, I can't argue with that, Corey. Using the elbow as as a weapon.
Trampling the opposition.
We know what's racing through his mind.
Strong suplex. Elbow drop. Quick pin. Championship on the line. Stops the count before a 2.
Not even a 2 count. He's still holding strong here.
Deadlift. Look at this power. Power slam. Our champ is looking slightly rattled out. Caught with the elbow. And Femi is going full tilt here.
Yeah, Femi with impressive offense.
Things are getting risky. This will not end well.
A back suplex right onto the apron. Came down hard, and that could prove to be a game-changing moment in the champion's favor. Boom! This fight now making its way over to our announce desk.
This is my cue to step aside, but you should definitely stay here and hold down the fort. Gets out of dodge, colliding with the announce table.
Oh, the knee drop connects. Starts things off with a knee to the head.
Big time knee. Lariat combo. Belly to back.
Driven face first. And Oba's focus got a good shake in there. Oba is undergoing a thrashing.
Oba really has to show some more resistance.
It's the ring.
Better watch the crowd.
Absolutely devastating boot right there.
So much torque on the knee and ankle.
Looks like a play to go after the legs now. We know that taking out the legs is one of the most effective strategies in any match.
Finally, Oba's able to interrupt those attacks. For a moment, Oba trying to bring the fight back in this one.
A show of disrespect from Femi.
He's gearing up for something. That catches Oba looking. He's finally able to get the reins on this one.
And this moment could be what jumpstarts his comeback.
He's able to dodge that one in time.
The challenger is going for it. Stops the ref's count.
He breaks the count before the turn, still putting up a hell of a...
Look at the driving face first.
And that is exactly how a champion stays a champion. Keeping those title dreams alive a little longer.
That was plan A, and it didn't work. He must be thinking about plan B at this point.
Gets driven into the corner. Oh, man! Intercepted the attack with a kick to the face.
Like a shortcut. Oba has got that intense look in his eyes. Oba Femi with the big ball for grace.
That might have just sealed the deal on us having a new champ.
And a kick out. No one saw that coming.
I thought we were about to crown a new back and forth with God.
He's able to reverse it.
And this match is swiftly turning into a knockdown, drag-out affair. Man, they're really weighing it into each other. This is more like a barroom brawl between these two.
Toe-to-toe, treating each other like heavy bags.
He could be looking for a submission here. And he locks in a perfectly applied sharpshooter. And this is hard to watch. All this pressure on the spine, right.
I can't believe this. He's going to break the hold.
Incredible.
Clothesline. This could do it.
Misses
emerges out of that.
An impactful display of offense we just witnessed there.
Despite all the punishment they've taken, these men are not giving up any ground.
Still going, still ready for more, and so is this crowd. Big jumping elbow drop.
Just ruthlessly mocking his opponent.
And now, if this can get slapped on, Oba might not be able to tolerate the pain.
Got turned onto their stomach, and the sharpshooter's in. And you can see him struggling to break this hold.
Every second it's locked on is doing more damage.
I can't believe this. He's going to break the hold. Incredible. Oh, what a spine buster.
Over Bibby. Full from grace. Championship on the line. This could be it.
There it is. The champ has fallen. Let's take another look at what made that matchup so memorable.
Here is your winner, and new WWE United States Champion, Oba
We have a new champion. One story ends and another is just beginning.
You know, I don't want to say our champ got complacent, but you can tell our new champion wanted it more tonight.
The following is a triple threat tag team tables, ladders, and chairs match. And it's for the WWE Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challenger at a combined weight of 495 pounds, Brutus and Julius, the Creed Brothers.
Here we go, gentlemen. Huge title match coming up.
And a huge opportunity for the champ to prove to everyone that there truly is none better in all of WWE right now.
And at a combined weight of 446 pounds, the WWE Tag Team Champions, Tony D'Angelo and Channing Stacks Lorenzo, the D'Angelo family.
Corey, what do you think of the champ's chances here tonight?
I love him. I'm not like everybody else, Cole. It seems like everybody's ready to write the champ's demise, but not me.
Oh, yeah, man. He can take ya. You gotta love these two. Those Belly Boys.
And at a combined weight of 595 pounds, Hank Walker and Tank Legend, Hank and Tank!
These two finish each other's sentences, partly because they're in sync, but mostly because they both only know the same 5 words.
It's one of them. Honk?
Actually, they count honk honk as 2. These two, they love to celebrate. Match haven't even started, and they're doing a touchdown dance. But Hank and Tank know it's game time when the bell rings.
And these teams are going to war here for the WWE Tag Team titles.
This is what it's all about for these teams. They've clawed their way up the tag team ranks, and those WWE Tag Team titles are what it takes to prove you are the best. Oh, stomping down hard.
What a barrage of stops. With the title on the line, the champ isn't holding anything back.
Oh, taken down in one fell swoop.
Cut off with a savage clothesline.
Shoulder tackle.
Oh, my goodness. Dribbling the opponent's hand like a basketball.
Guys, we might be part of the action here.
Let's hope they don't get that close.
TLC matches tend to bring out the most intense aspects of a superstar. No matter who it is, we've seen it time and time again.
Yeah, and that's why you really can't hold back here. No one else in this match is going to hold back. So why on earth would you?
The champ flexing undeniable power. An incredible sign of dominance over the challenger.
Now reverse DDT. Boom! Oh, what a knee right to the face. Tossing him aside. Treating the champ like a featherweight. This challenger has plenty of power.
Got on the dominant that time. Boom!
That was a powerbomb with one message in mind. Absolute destruction.
Climbing up, but is there enough time to go for the win? He's trying to reach him.
This is a risky play, but could be the only opportunity all match.
He might have it here.
A bit of a struggle with the carabiner here.
Lifted and completely helpless here.
All the way down, falling powerbomb. The champ has to be seeing stars after that vicious powerbomb.
The challenger enduring the punishment.
An eruption of offense. Precision punch.
Dax gets countered.
He has placed it perfectly in the ring. Now he just has to make the climb.
Trying to grab it.
Looks like scaling the ladder was the easy part of the job. Unhooking the prize is the big challenge.
Oh my, what a splash.
It's like an SUV falling on you.
DDT. And looking for a back suplex.
Very nice.
And he gets discarded out of the ring.
Using the barricade with great effect. Precision elbow strike.
Execution finds its mark. Put into the corner. What could be next?
A stop to the gut turns things around.
These two are finding an answer for everything.
Big scoop drop. God's behind though.
Inverted DDT connects. You have to question what kind of malintent is behind a powerbomb with that much force.
Incoming.
Hand gets ejected from the ring. Just exploding through the table. Taking that move through the table. There is no way they're going to be 100% coming out of this match.
Looking for something, anything under the ring. That's what they call it, a hot shot. And an elbow. And what a maneuver we just saw there.
Sucked down opponent. The ladder now. Let's see if this is right for the picking.
Sees his chance to go for the win here.
All eyes are glued high above the ring.
Keeping at it. Could this be it?
Flowing great. Doesn't seem to be enough yet though.
Ferocious in their approach on the champion, trying to make sure the champ won't have a leg to stand on.
Bang! He finds a counter.
The end for Tank could be on its way.
Challenger looking fairly run down at this stage.
Would you come into a TLC match expecting anything less, Cole?
Stax fights back.
Oh, saw it coming and got an elbow for that trunk.
And a well-executed move we just saw there. Carried in a jeopardizing position here.
Dropped hard with the bulldog.
Julius checking under the ring for something.
Get ready.
Cole Nelson.
Look at that climbing right up that ladder, and nobody's defending it.
This is the chance. Could be the only one.
Is this the right time? Is this the career-making moment?
Dropping the elbow.
happening. This is the kind of match you hope you have every time out. Just an absolute battle being had here.
Truly just a pure test of wills. And what a throw that was. And there's Creed catching the second win.
Yeah, Walker's got to find some way to fight through this.
Toss to ringside.
Right in the kisser.
Steel chairs aren't supposed to bend that way.
Oh no, hitting the bullseye with that chair. Got them off their feet here.
Just smashing the windpipe here.
The challenger's looking down and out there.
Talk about dire straits. I'm not sure how much longer they're going to be able to keep going at this point.
Oh, there's a headbutt.
Tank has a full grasp.
Devastating use of the ladder.
Did you see the bend in the ladder? I don't even know if it's operable anymore. Ledger gets flung to the outside.
He's hurled out and crashes down to the floor.
Boom, utilizing the unforgiving steel of the ladder.
Centering the ladder in the ring.
Tony lining up to finish this off.
Tank got my hip.
Grab a hold of D'Angelo.
And meanwhile, Creed.
Followed up with a clothesline.
Dire circumstances now. It could just be a matter of centering a ladder in the ring.
Within reach here. Just gotta push a bit more.
This entire match has been a highlight moment. What a night for these competitors.
Planted hard into the steel ladder.
Just a nap.
That's him up. Spine buster.
Here's his chance. Find that ladder and claim your prize.
This can only be bad for him.
Launched with a belly-to-belly. Up and...
Oh, knee right to the spine. Oh, this is just flat out punishment.
Big suplex. Got him up there, got him high. Looking at top line. Into a top line.
Counter. Saw it coming. Picked up and being carried around there.
Chip connects with a body.
Angel bang.
That is how a true champion defends their title.
Ladder set right in the middle of the ring. Starts to measure it up one more time. This could be it. He might get it down here.
Really need to do whatever they can to stop all that swaying.
My goodness. Still hanging on. Forget it.
Oh, straight into the ring post.
And Julius gets met with a response.
Chopped and landing hard.
Jumping neckbreaker. Ouch.
Oh, stiff uppercut.
Stats was expecting that.
German suplex. Just sent crashing to the arena floor.
That'll leave a diamond-plated mark anywhere on your body.
This won't be good for Julius.
Just a massive slam.
Uh-oh.
Oh, he flips that around.
What's he thinking here? Launched with a belly-to-belly.
Ladder in the center, and he's closer to winning this. Can't waste any time here. The prize is ripe for the picking.
But meanwhile, Creed.
There's no way. He's precariously atop the ladder here. Firing strike. Do not. Oh, God. Oh, guts there, man. Guts and glory.
He's looking for yet another exclamation mark. Listen to this place.
He finds a way to elude that attack. Can we have a new champ after that?
The action spilling out toward our announce desk.
Being carried around now.
Can't waste any time here. The prize is right for the ball.
The ladder.
And that unforgiving steal is going to leave a mark for many days.
What a six-man tag match.
Here are your winners, and still WWE Tag Team Champions, Tony D'Angelo and Channing Stacks Lorenzo of the D'Angelo family.
This TLC match is over, and here's the team with the W.
So many weapons at play in this one, but you're looking at the survivors here. You gotta love a TLC match. Alert the authorities. Dirty Dom is on the premises.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring, representing the Judgment Day. From San Diego, California, weighing in at 200 pounds, Dirty Dominic Mysterio.
And one of my favorite WrestleMania highlights ever was Rey Mysterio actually whipping his son, Dominic, at WrestleMania 39. Spanking Dom for all the things he had done and the grief he caused. Really the only thing Dominic Mysterio has ever earned in his entire life.
How dare you disrespect the greatest Mysterio of all time like that? This man had to do all the work during his WrestleMania debut when his deadbeat dad failed as a tag partner. Then eventually overcame that terrible parentage to win the Intercontinental Championship at WrestleMania, going on to become the greatest Intercontinental Champion of all time. That should be everyone's favorite WrestleMania highlight, by the way.
So many lies in everything you just said. I understand if all the masks Dom stolen from his dad over the years and put on his gigantic head have affected his brain. No idea what's wrong with yours, Wade.
How many times do I have to tell you the mask is supposed to be difficult to take off? Maybe take some notes tonight when we call the match. Dirty Dom could teach us all something.
It's about to get bouncy up in here, man.
And his opponent from Greensboro, North Carolina, weighing in at 180 pounds, Javon Evans.
Doesn't get more impressive in the ring than Javon Evans.
Yeah, Javon has been listening to me, man. He's been working on developing that edge, that killer instinct.
Mysterio set for action here.
Dirty Dom Mysterio out here. They call him Latino Cheat. Dom knows if you're not cheating, you're not trying.
Yeah, well, let's see how Dom tries to cheat and weasel his way out of hard work in this one.
But nothing can quite compare to the youthful exuberance that Javon Evans brings to the ring. The boy truly is bouncy in that ring, and in every match, he always manages to bust out some impressive bit of offense that has to be seen to be believed.
And even then, it's still pretty unbelievable. The sky really is the limit for the young OG.
Oh, this is just too far. Get some control in there.
That was just cutting off all the airflow.
Look, the most intelligent competitor in a battle knows that there are many roads to victory, including the low road.
From the top.
Oh, no water in the pool.
Uh-oh.
Elbow drop. And he had Javon's number there.
Series of counters here. Who will finally capitalize?
No. Ooh, he fends that off. Sleeper slam. Looked it up. What's next?
Into the cover.
He forces a break before the count of two.
He clearly has no intention of staying down.
Oh, my God.
Got him in the corner now.
Scoop slam.
Javon Evans.
Double springboard splash.
Getting back up, but he may be back down soon.
Time to get bouncy.
Okay, Kana.
Evans stamping an end to this.
Looking for the pin. Man, that was such a long and hard-fought match. He earned that victory.
Here is your winner, Javon Evans.
What a big win for Javon Evans.
Extraordinary athleticism for days. That's what it means when Javon Evans says it's going to get bouncy in here. The big, strong boy of WWE.
The following contest is a triple threat match. Making his way to the ring from Dudley, England, weighing in at 175 pounds, Tyler Bates.
The big, strong boy of the new Catch Republic.
At such a young age, Tyler Bate has already accomplished so much in his career.
A very bright future for him. One of the youngest NXT champions in history.
Possesses twice the strength of any man his size.
The Scottish Supernova.
Supernova 11 to be precise.
opponents. First, from Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 178 pounds, Supernova 11, Noam Dar!
The greatest Heritage Cup champion in the history of the Cup, man. Give him his props. Oh, yes.
Dar's matches are essentially a technical clinic, and because Dar knows how good he is, he's got a pretty big ego.
Oh, you'd have an ego, too, if you were a supernova, but you're not, man. Dar is out of this world in the ring, and he's not afraid to let anyone know it. I love it.
An incredibly talented young man, Miles Bourne, has arrived.
And from Wilmington, North Carolina, weighing in at 220 pounds, Miles Bourne!
The first deaf wrestler to compete in WWE, Miles Bourne, never lets his disability define him. In fact, it inspires him.
Well, it's brought him to the main event of NXT already, and I think we're only scratching the surface of this young man's potential.
Miles Bourne is ready to be his own man, to take on the world. Bold, athletic, aggressive. Bourne is here to take what is his.
Awareness is the key for a triple threat where one mistake can cost you the match. For this bout, it'll be Tyler Bate, Noam Dar, and Miles Bourne.
It's all about outsmarting and outlasting two opponents to claim victory here. So you got to make sure you don't get too far ahead of yourself. Lifted way up. That'll jam your tailbone. Snapping the neck.
Just getting slugged right in the face.
Massive miscalculation on that one.
And is there ever any actual strategy in an ODQ match, or is it just really a free-for-all?
It honestly depends on the superstar. Some competitors just want to get through the match in one piece.
Get to the midsection. Got him where he wants him into the armbar. The armbar! And picking up the submission attempt.
Not ready for...
Gonna slip in the back door here. Oh, with a backslide.
And there's a kick out at one.
Yeah, this early, no chance. Goes into the corner.
Uncorks an uppercut. Caving in the abdomen. No clue what he hopes to find down there.
He grabbed the kendo stick, and now business is really picking up. Nicely done, managing to save themselves there.
Agility like that is what can set you apart from the rest of the locker room. Dar losing some focus on the task at hand.
Yeah, Bates just having a good time grinding him down.
Bringing out the kendo stick, and you know it's on now. Dropped on the shoulders.
His athleticism is off the charts.
Dar on the floor and looking under the ring now.
Oh, man, take me out.
And now here's the cover. No, he punches the shoulder before
Frustration might be starting to set in.
Turns it around. And he goes crashing to the outside. Moves from the ring to the outside. Boom, what impact.
He's heading back to the ring.
And Noam dodges that one.
Oh, clothesline.
Time to back up as the announce desk gets cleared off.
And now this conflict has found its way right by our announce table.
In another minute, the chaos could be right on top of us. Shooting pain in the shoulder is the kind of thing that builds and builds during a match. DDT!
Fishing for something beneath the ring.
He has a kendo stick in hand, and this place just turned into South Swanson Street.
Back suplex.
Very nice.
Crushing impact from that knee. Oh, lands the kick.
German suplex.
Oh, driving the elbow. Breathtaking head scissor takedown.
He saw that one coming.
Here he comes, sliding back into the ring.
Noam just rubbing it in now.
High flying moonsault connects.
He has to be in a world of hurt here.
And at this point, I think this triple threat is still anyone's to win. Stalking from above.
Lift off. Double axe handle connects.
Arm wringer applied. Arm wringer finger snap.
That's just making fine work of the joints and tendons. Getting granular with your targeting. Cradle DDT.
And he goes for the pin. Gets the shoulder up and one.
Oh, can't even keep him down for a 2 count.
You know he's got something big planned for him now.
He's reaching under the ring for anything useful.
Looking to turn this match into a demolition site with that sledgehammer.
Reverse back elbow. So Noam has his shoulders down. That'll break up the pin.
Taking control of the situation right there, man.
Into a German suplex. Shoulder shoots up before 2.
Not even a 2 count, just found a way to power out of that pin attempt.
Bait with a kick to the gut, double underhook.
Oh, the Tyler Driver 97.
That could be Dar's demise.
Oh, what a clubbing blow. It is unbelievable what these athletes have been putting each other through.
Absolutely pushing each other beyond any normal human's limits.
Oh, that gets reversed on Miles.
Big knee lift.
Oh, the kick over the ear.
Will that clinch things for Noam Dar? Whoa, literally battered and bruised right there.
Stirring back to his feet, but he might not know where he is.
Oh, look at this. Just cranking the head. That's gotta hurt.
Oh, ouch.
And here we go, returning to the ring. Fisherman's Buster. The wear and tear of this match is clearly starting to get to him.
Oh, yeah. And we're getting into an even more dangerous territory now in this triple threat.
Up high.
Elbow lands hard. Oh, heads up.
Shoulder down. Could this be it? Shoulder up, shoulder up.
Almost inhuman at this point.
And a reversal by Tyler Bate.
2 versus 1.
Double team suplex.
Takedown from behind.
It's over. Tyler is gone.
Finally got him. I can't believe this match is finally over.
Here is your winner, Miles Bourne.
Standing tall above the 2 other hungry competitors who were in this match.
He is standing tall, standing proud, and standing victorious after that battle, gentlemen, beating 1 other superstar's no walk in the park, let alone 2.
The following is a men's War Games match. The rules of the match are as follows. 2 teams will be contained in separate cages, with 1 member of each team starting the match. At regular intervals, alternating members from each team will be released to enter the match. The team with the advantage will be the first to have a member released into the match. Once all competitors have entered, War Games officially begins. The match could be won by pinfall or submission. Exiting the cage will result in a forfeit. Now, let the war...
A modern marvel not to be messed with.
An absolute force of nature.
Introducing first, representing the Nation of Domination, from Lagos, Nigeria, weighing in at 416 pounds, the Nigerian Giant, Omos!
Being the one to kick off a War Games match is not easy. There's tons of pressure resting on you to get your team off to a good start.
That's right. This team will have the numbers advantage here, but it's not so easy to capitalize on that advantage.
It's only a matter of moments now until we find out if he's up to the challenge that is War Games. He is in perhaps the best shape of his career, and he will need that with the competition level this high.
Is taking over.
And representing the NWO from Hollywood, California, weighing in at 302 pounds, Hollywood Hogan!
Hulk Hogan was a WrestleMania fixture, competing in 8 of the first 9 WrestleMania main events.
Yeah, but Hollywood Hogan has his own WrestleMania immortality thanks to his epic battle against The Rock.
He's amped up. I'm amped up. Let's get this one going.
The first 2 entrants in this War Games match getting things rolling here. However, as always, the match won't officially begin until each respective teammate has entered the steel cage. Once it does start, though, these competitors will try everything they can to score a pinfall or submission.
Double the rings plus double the cages equals double the destruction as far as I'm concerned. A lot of damage about to be done here even before the match officially begins. Oh, that knee lift connecting. Ooh.
Ugly looking right to the face creates the separation.
Series of reversals.
Punch connects. Torturous focus on the leg. Ooh! An effective attack to the leg can hurt everything from balance to mobility. It can drastically limit you inside the ring. Big punch finds its mark.
Oh, an overhand punch.
Oh, finds an opening and delivers the boot.
Being set up in the corner for something.
Only seconds away from giving their team the numbers advantage.
Textbook scoop slam. Nicely done. out of the small holding cage to only make way toward the beaches of Normandy.
Oh, elbow right to the breadbasket for their troubles.
And he is tossed onto that steel grating. Absolutely no regard for his safety at all.
Looks like the impending numbers advantage isn't enough for him.
He just grabbed what could be a game changer, adding an advantage on top of an advantage.
Good night.
I think rage took over in that moment. Nothing but blind rage.
Heading in with the numbers advantage and adding a little extra something, baby. Oh, man, leaping into the ring, ready to lay down a whooping.
Good God, what force. The hammer dropped. Literally, something might be broken.
How do you even begin to approach a situation like War Games, Corey?
You have to take every advantage that arises, Cole. No one's going to get the win in War Games by taking the high road. You really have to use everything at your disposal to make sure your team gets the win.
Rocked by the overhand punch.
We're seconds away from these teams being at even strength.
On their way now, looking to level the playing field in War Games.
Oh, kendo stick right to the head. Clothesline. Numbers about to be even, but not before he brings in a little backup from the outside.
Brilliant strategy. Even odds weren't good enough, and they just added a bit of insurance with that weapon.
Apparently, he doesn't think War Games is dangerous enough.
Look at this. This can't be good. Oh, man, taking it to the trachea. Searching under the ring, thinking something there can give their team a boost.
Nice scoop slam.
In a leg drop.
He's faltering, slowly getting up.
He tosses him over and into the other ring.
Well thrown fist finds its mark.
Sent him clear into the other ring.
D-Lo's in a bind.
Counting down the seconds until this match becomes a bit lopsided. Hogan's offense gets foiled.
Shark Cage is wide open now, and look who's coming out to give their team that almighty advantage.
Ooh, a crushing blow from that sledgehammer.
Stepping into war, coming to the much-needed aid of their War Games brethren.
Taking full advantage of the foreign object in play here. Back-to-back attacks. Ooh, smash mouth offense from Kevin Nash.
Big-time offense from Nash.
Not where he wants to be right now.
Oh, man. Evades the attack, and not a moment too soon.
Punch right to the face. Booty boot. Oh, he's got him here. He's got him. And landing a big hit with that hammer. This is just turning into a savage display of violence.
He's doing everything he can to fight out of this tough spot. Oh, turns the hammer into a projectile and nails it. Driven down with a sidewalk slam.
Things will get back to an even playing field with the next entrant.
Crushing the arm with that. Cage door opens and time is of the essence now. Need to join the fray and even the odds.
Setting up for something here. Can't prepare your face for that.
And he manages to escape just in the nick of time.
Oh, ended up getting caught up in the air.
Defenses are shot with this series of reversals.
with the finishing touch.
Lariat.
My goodness, the human skeleton shouldn't have to endure a smash like that.
Bam! Did you hear the thud of that sledgehammer?
Taking full advantage of the foreign object in play here. Back-to-back attacks.
Up high, down hard from Omos.
Is there any air left in Kevin Nash? Boom!
Now's the time to find that second win. Find that rush of adrenaline to push you forward.
It's about to be an uphill battle for one team once this clock hits zero.
Big punch connected.
Cage opens and the strategy now has to be to take charge. Play the numbers game to your advantage now.
Under the apron now, look at this. From way up.
You know, even with the numbers advantage, War Games is about increasing your chances any way you can. Hollywood Hogan, big scoop slam to his opponent. Oh, he's got to go for it.
The odd man in, and he's looking for an ace up his sleeve now.
Heading into the chaos of War Games with some extra ammunition. Ooh, the numbers advantage is taking flight.
Meanwhile, it's D'Lo.
What a top-notch performance from these competitors tonight.
I still can't believe we're getting to see this live, Wade. Ooh, sidewalk slam. Kevin Nash releasing it. One step ahead there. Sent flying over to the other ring. Shot to the face gets them out of that spot.
And I can see some fresh blood on the face of Hogan now.
Goodness, all their mass being used. Clock counting down. A sigh of relief can surely be breathed once the next competitor enters.
And look at this fight back, refusing to be dragged around any longer. Boom. On the mark.
Oh, hard stop to the leg.
Feed off the WWE.
Such a dominant pace here from Kevin Nash. Who may be looking to run things.
Takes a big clean hit from the table. A long way up. Oh, time the last ride.
Omos was right on target.
Backbreaker.
He's headed up. Might be going toward the top of this War Game structure from the top.
Meanwhile, it's D'Lo.
Paul felt the full force of that one.
This right here is how you get it done.
Uh-oh, the beginning of the end. Incoming. Oh, that hurt. Climbing up the War Game steel structure. Better be careful.
Look at that, man. The man with the plan, setting up the table.
Sidewalk slam.
Almost drove him through the ring.
Thunderous power slam. Drop zones ready.
Hold on here. What good reason does he have to be climbing up the cage? He wants it one more time.
Meanwhile, it's D'Lo.
Now this is going to hurt.
And going for the tail. He kicks out at two.
His resiliency on another level. This match on another.
Farouk goes into the cover. This could do it. And he only stays down for a 1 count.
I don't know, but he looks like he's got a whole lot left in the tank. What a kick out.
Elbow thrown to break up the maneuver.
So meanwhile, Bishop.
And down for the count.
Kicks out.
No idea how he did that. He had to dig deep, man.
I can't tell if it's anger in the eyes or the fact that he hasn't finished this, or if it's just, this could do it for the win. D'Lo did it. What a huge victory. Now let's take another look at these guys in action.
here are your winners, Omos, D'Lo Brown, Farouk, and New Jack, the Nation of Domination.
Victory for this team, a bitter defeat for their opponents. This was a back-and-forth match. It was very exciting to watch.
It's a rare privilege just to compete in a War Games match. So to win one must be an amazing feeling. Bravo to this team. It took incredible fortitude to get the job done tonight.
The following contest is an Inferno match and is for the WWE Women's Championship.
Here she comes, Book. La Primera, Stephanie, the care.
You need to roll your R's a little bit on that, man. La Primera. Oh, yes, man.
The Dark Angel.
One of the best luchadors this business has ever seen. Oh, yeah, man.
Well, that's what you usually say when she does the Devil's Kiss. Do you think we're going to get one of those tonight? And if we do, are you going to be able to handle it, Book?
You think this one right here, unlimited confidence and poise. You see that? Oh, yes. You're talking about the one that can take over. I'm talking about takeover. That's Stephanie McCollum.
Oh, playtime is officially over. Jada Parker out here to show why it's her time. You might want to stay out of Miss Parker's way.
Parker always trash talking, but has proven to be able to back it up when it matters.
Jada will not hesitate to get down in the mud to fight, but somehow she always comes out smelling like roses.
This woman fears no one. When it comes to confidence, Jada Parker is without parallel.
Introducing the challenger from San Fernando, Chile, Stephanie and her opponent from Port St. Lucie, Florida, the WWE Women's Champion, Jada Parker.
The most coveted title for women in our business, the WWE Women's Championship being contested here tonight.
That's more than just the title. There's a lot of pride and honor in that championship. There are a few things that represent so many hopes and dreams as the Women's Championship. And there's no wonder why it's so highly contested.
I expect we'll see that high level of competition between these women tonight. Great job anticipating Stephanie.
Both superstars showing great awareness of their opponent's repertoire.
Backdrop suplex.
I can't believe it. Somehow able to find the leverage and get it done.
Parker fending that off.
Big clothesline. Kick after kick after kick.
Oh, God. Kick the features off their face. Those flames constantly reaching new heights. I think the reality of this match is truly setting in now. Hooked up. Great power.
Inverted suplex. Jada Parker going to set her opponent up on the second rope here. Parker gaining momentum. Wow. A springboard teardrop.
And a menacing look from Jada Parker.
Knee, and another!
Burying knees into the body.
And with an onslaught of strikes like that, it's clear they have nothing but punishment on their mind. Oh, my Lord! What contact! Kick to the gut. Producing a trampling. Any advice for a superstar in this totally unique kind of match? What kind of mindset does an Inferno match require?
I think it's the perfect match to unleash your inner pyromaniac. Emphasis on maniac. Don't be afraid of those flames.
Take off! She turns it around with the reversal.
Raking the face with their boots and dropping a leg.
The champion looking slightly rocked now.
Vaquer held nothing back on that attack.
Stretching that shoulder.
You have to protect your shoulders from hits like that. You don't want... Uh-oh, this is not going to look pretty. Submission being applied.
This isn't good. And Parker struggling here. Oh, Parker's fighting back. Jada breaks out of the submission. Hook handle into a head Nelson driver.
A maneuver that the champion has put so many away with before.
Knee drop. She's headed out of the ring. Countouts are not a factor for her.
Grab the belt. Not sure how they're going to use it, though.
Sliding into the ring now.
Kick directly to the back.
Exiting the ring. Taking the action outside.
Went for the kendo stick, and the rants will quickly follow.
Stephanie feeling a sense of confidence here.
Swapping some big-time swings here.
Back and forth, neither one giving up any ground. Strong forearm. In the corner, has to find a way out of there.
Bang! Double knees.
Climbing up, she got something. That's insane!
Crashing back down to earth. She is on fire, but now she has to make it so her downed opponent is literally set ablaze.
Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide.
The Inferno match based
with a midsection double underhook. No butterfly. Lung blower. Good luck breathing after that. She's looking very comfortable with that kendo stick. Should make anybody think twice.
God, that disturbing sound of the kendo snapping on flesh.
Managing to evade a precarious position there. Oh my Lord, massive gourd buster. And just like that, she gets out of dodge.
But is that enough to introduce them to their fiery end?
Oh, that was a stiff shot with an
WWE have this crowd stunned with their raw determination.
Wait, oh no, oh God!
If that's you praying right now, I don't know if it'll be heard over the sound of these oh
my God, through the flames!
This match is finally over, but they'll be seeing embers and ash in their nightmares for a long time to come.
That match is worth another look. Here we go.
Here is your winner, and the new WWE Women's Champion, Stephanie.
What a shift into the tides with this championship match.
She was totally focused on getting the gold tonight, and she's done just that.